oh. All about legs. Today's episode is all about legs, legs for days, all butt stuff. All butt stuff today. So flood on in. Make sure that you share the broadcast, because this is going to be all new stuff today. Stuff you've never seen. Papa Swole has gone next level, and I have left the world behind.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
I have left the world behind. Papa Swole has gone into another realm today. Papa Swole, Papa Swole. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Let's get this show started. And just so you know, the different format, you are going to have the opportunity to do a Q&A and ask some questions later on in today's episode. So make sure that when you have a question, you let it fly. Woo, leg day. Everyone is popping in. Got some really cool, look at this, get gains. Just so you know, you see, if you make a cool comment, you are going to get featured right here, blowing this shit up. No doubt about it. Papa Swole is in the house. Episode 306. Today is going to be all butt stuff today. All butt stuff today. Let's jump into it right now, shall we? Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Brrr. Welcome, everyone, to episode 306 of The Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast, and now also the coolest fucking podcast in the fucking realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. And obviously I'm flexing hard. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 306. Thanks for watching live on Facebook at 12 noon Eastern time every day at Swolenormous. Thanks for watching on YouTube and listening to the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes, premium or bust, representing Ian Premium. Today's episode is all about legs. It's all about legs. It's all butt stuff. I want to get everyone on the same page. And because today is hump day, I think everyone knows that today is International Hump Day. International Hump Day, and that's no freaking lie. Legs all day long today. And I'm going to be doing legs today. I'm actually going to be broadcasting some of my leg workout today in my Swolenormous premium group. It seems like I've already seen this 5 times. International Hump Day. Now, what are humps? What are man lumps? What are lady lumps? And why is it such a cliche and almost like a fitness staple to be like so-and-so skipping leg day, or, he or she skips leg day? Why is that such a thing? Why is leg day such a thing? Well, first off, it's half your fucking body. It's half your fucking body. Legs are half your body. It's half your body. I mean, can I get a what? Can I get a what? Chicken legs. Yeah, for real. Chicken legs, bones, legs are sensitive. Yeah, I know legs are sensitive, Parker. I mean, but people skip half their body. If you're a bodybuilder and you're trying to build, you can't just fucking skip half your body. So it still surprises me. How many people skip leg day. I mean, that's just me personally. Skipping leg day is a huge no-no. So share this broadcast, click like, throw some comments below, and we're going to do a Q&A at the end, of course. But definitely share this broadcast because Papa Swole is going with a whole new format. So welcome again. And obviously the overlays, people are like, what the hell? It looks like Sports Center. This is Sports Center. This is bigger than Sports Center. This is fucking Swolenormous. And obviously I'm bigger than Sports Center because I'm bigger than fucking Worlds. Just next level shit. People make bad decisions in life. Yeah, they do, but skipping half your body. So when I talk about bodybuilding, and we discuss bodybuilding is building the body. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds cliche. I know it sounds obvious, but bodybuilding literally is building the body. It's building every muscle in the body evenly and in proportion. So bodybuilding is at the foundation of any proper program. It's at the foundation of any training protocol. It should be, because if you are not bodybuilding, then you have imbalances and you're not looking at each muscle as an individual and as an integrative fashion. One of the most amazing things is to watch a professional bodybuilder pose on stage, because they are integrating every single muscle, and every single piece, every single muscle is like a piece of a puzzle. Have you ever seen a professional bodybuilding show? It is amazing. And you can call it, steroids, and people don't take juice and look like that. I'm fucking serious. People give steroids way too much credit. You don't look like that just by taking steroids. You have to work your ass off to balance out the body. I've seen many, 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 many people that have taken steroids that look like absolute dog shit. So when you are looking at every piece of the puzzle, you can't miss one, especially half your freaking body, especially half your body. And the legs are half your body. The legs are half your body. Ass to grass squats, no doubt, and knowledge nukes. So I am dropping massive knowledge nukes. So I want you to ask your questions now, because I'm going to be going through the comments and picking out a few questions at the end of today's episode. So why are legs so important? Again, half your body, but also the foundation. It's the pyramid. It's the base of your body. It's the base of your body, and it is the wide point of the period. It is the wide point of the pyramid. There's a reason why the base of the pyramid is wider than the top, because it is a proper foundation. It gives you the surface area to support everything above it. If you have a big upper body and skinny legs, you do not have the stability. You're going to blow over in the fucking wind. Maybe not literally blow over in the wind, but the same concept still applies. There's a reason why the pyramids are still there after thousands of years. What is it? 3, 4, 5,000 years that they were built? I mean, that's ridiculous. And yeah, big muscle groups release a lot of testosterone in the repair process. But it's very, very important to train your legs, because it's the base of your pyramid. It's going to increase growth hormone production. It's going to increase your ability to produce testosterone. It's going to increase your metabolic rate. It's going to increase your fat, your lipolysis, your breakdown of fats. It's going to effectively break down fats more effective. You will get leaner by training your legs. You will build more muscle over your entire body by training your legs. This is just the reality. This is just the reality. And yeah, the upper body does respond faster when doing lower body, Mike. Absolutely. When you do lower body, you are going to have more of a upper body response. So stabilization, strength, half your body. All important concepts of why legs are so important. Now, glutes. Let's talk about glutes. Let's talk about glutes, baby. Let's talk about glutes, because of the legs, I'm going to put it right here. Why glutes? Why glutes? Why glutes are so important? And why do I always talk about glutes? First off, Papa Swoleo is an ass man. Papa Swole is an ass man. If you're on Facebook right now, which you are, float some thumbs up and share this broadcast if you support the ass men of this world. Papa Swoleo is an ass man. Big time. I love a booty. And there's a reason why women love a nice butt on guys and why guys love a nice butt on women. Let's talk about this realistically. Of course, you talk to scientists and psychologists and they say that, oh, men and women like booty because it mimics and it reminds subconsciously the brain of breasts. And breasts are, what sustains us at life and what we're attached to when we're a baby and so forth. But it also, with glutes, it also gives you this visual appeal of strength and power. If you look at two people, one that has big muscular glutes and one that has a flat butt, it's that subconscious understanding that, sexually, thrusting the glutes with a hip thrust, powerful dominance, but it's also locomotion, running, squat, lifting. It's a powerful visual appeal. And that's why glutes are so important, for reproduction, for the race, and in the laws of physical attraction, but also it's still important as a physical structure, because here's what the glutes do. And the reason why glutes are even so much more important now in society. Glutes are important because they create locomotion. They allow us to move. They create hip extension, allow us to walk and move and run and stuff like that. Lunge, squat, get up off the ground. But now in society, let's talk about compensations in relation to the glutes. Let's talk about compensations. Compensations come from hip flexors being really tight. When your hip flexors, when the front of your hips are very, very tight, your glutes are going to get neurally inhibited. And what that means is the front of the hips get so tight from sitting down in a chair, from sitting down in a car, from sitting down at work, your glutes get so tight. I'm sorry, your hip flexors on the front of your hip get so tight, your glutes shut down. The brain loses communication with the glutes. The brain loses communication with the glutes. This is literally what happens. The brain stops being able to effectively communicate with the glutes. Because of this, the glutes stop firing. They stop working as much. The hamstrings start working more. So you start having hamstring issues. You start having lower back pain because the hamstrings are working too hard and the glutes are not stabilizing. So you have the pelvis, and that's kind of like a moving target. And when the glutes are not working properly, you are having instability. You have instability at the base of your pyramid. And if you know anything about building, anything about construction, anything about creating good foundation, if the foundation is cracked, the building is condemned, you have to do major repair or start from scratch. So the glutes are super important for activation. This is why I do so much talk about corrective exercise in my Swolenormous premium group. Why I do so much talk about corrective exercise in the 90-day dash. Why I do so much talk about corrective exercise. And I have corrective exercises and glute activation exercises on my YouTube channel. This is why I have always, throughout every episode, as a theme throughout every episode of the Daily Swole, ever since I started Swolenormous, talked about the glutes. Tell me I'm wrong. Call me a liar. Go on my YouTube channel, type in glutes and Swolenormous, and you are going to get 100 fucking episodes. I talk about the glutes so much, and in my exercise videos on YouTube, I show the glutes and glute exercises so much. Today, in my Swolenormous premium group, I'm going to broadcast live and demonstrate some glute exercises because I'm doing legs. So and I do live workouts in my premium group. And if you want to get access to my premium group, I'm going to post a link in the description after I get off after this broadcast, or you just go to swolenormous.com. And this is why premium is so important. Live workouts and premium, boom. If you want live workouts, if you want yoga breakdowns, I just did a whole day of filming for premium, a whole yoga flow with the concrete yogi. This is happening now. This is happening now. And no, Swolenormous Premium is no longer $4.99. Premium is $11 only, but you get a 7-day free trial. So now, before we go into some Q&A, you get a 7-day of premium. You get a 7-day free trial. 7-day free trial premium. So if you have not joined premium yet, it's completely worth it. 7-day free trial and then only $11 a month. And like I tell you all the time, it's less than you spend on shitty Subway sandwiches and fucking Starbucks. So I do live workouts. It's a complete team on all the, it's a complete team. It's a community. It's nutritional guidance. It's program design. It's continuing education from the 9-day dash. It's everything. It's everything. But one thing that I am bringing more and more to premium are live workouts, demos, exercise breakdowns. The content's going through the roof. All the focus, like I said, the Eye of Sauron is on premium. But going back to the glutes, you need start training your glutes. You need to activate your glutes. You need to fire your glutes. You need to do those activation exercises I have on YouTube. You need to do the corrective exercise demos I have in premium. You need to do your planks properly. You need to do your single leg squats properly. You need to do your lunges properly. You need to fire your hip extensors properly. If you don't fire your glutes properly, and if you don't train your legs properly, you will be amplifying. You are going to amplify your compensations. If you do not train your glutes properly and activate your glutes properly, if you don't activate your glutes properly, I'm repeating myself a few times. If you do not activate your glutes properly and you still do legs and you still train your legs, but your glutes are not activating the way they should. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, they probably are not activating the way they should. If you are not activating your glutes properly and you still train legs, you are amplifying your issue. You are creating quad dominance in the front. You are tightening up your hip flexors. You are tightening up your hamstrings, and you are further shutting down the glutes and reinforcing to the brain that you do not need to fire the glutes. This is the problem. This is the problem, and it has to change. This is the problem, and it has to change. It has to change. Glutes are your number one concern. You have to fire them when you train your legs. Let's take some questions right now. Let's get into it. Let me look through. So if you have any questions about the legs, let's do a little bit of Q&A before we get on with it. Remember, and I'll put this right here for a second. Right now, when you go to Swolenormous.com and you click on Get Premium, you get a 7-day free trial of Swolenormous Premium. You go to Swolenormous.com. So you get a 7-day free trial of Swolenormous Premium. And that is, you get yoga breakdowns, live workouts, workout demos, great community accountability, exclusive live broadcasts, nutritional guidance, continuing education, and workouts for the 90-day dash. All the extra and all the application. It's pretty much open Q&A 24/7, 365 in Premium. So if you have questions about anything, you post there, you get answered almost immediately. And this is direct access to me and the collective intelligence of my elite group. So let's get into this. Frank, that's a great question. Let's do this. Best replacement exercise if you cannot squat. Best replacement exercise if you cannot squat, from Frank. If you can't squat, I need to know why you can't squat. I need to know why you can't squat. Is it a knee problem? Is it an ankle problem? Is it a back problem? I want to know more. I would have to know more first, because if you can't squat by just not squatting, because squatting is one of the most functional exercises the human body can do. It's like getting off the ground. You squat before you stand. This is how a human being learns to stand. So you're squatting as a child before you stand up for the first time. All babies stand up the same way. Babies stand up doing an overhead squat. If you can't squat, you need to figure out why. Is it coming from the ankle? Is it coming from the knees? Is it coming from the hips? Not being able to squat is a Band-Aid. And you're putting a Band-Aid over an artery, and you're going to make the problem worse. So the best thing is to probably do yoga, which will most likely strengthen the stabilizers and loosen up the areas that are inhibiting you from squatting. But ignoring that and just going and doing an exercise that doesn't cause you pain is ignoring the problem. All right. Let's take another question. Any tips for people? And here's another question is on the same topic. Any tips for people who can't squat and lunge because of leg knee problems? Well, why do you have leg and knee problems? It's one thing if you get into a car accident and you have major like compensation issues, but why do you have leg and knee problems? You know, what led you to those leg and knee problems? A lot of times it's because you have hip compensations that compounded over time and are causing tendonitis or pain so bad you can't do them. Or you sprained your ankle and you shut down your glutes for years and years. You never rehabbed it properly, and it led to instability in the hips, which caused knee problems. I want everyone to do yoga. You have to do yoga. You need to start doing yoga and start implementing yoga into your practice, because this is going to solve most of your problems. That's why I focus so much on yoga in my premium group. And that's why I bring in experts in yoga to premium, such as the Concrete Yoga, Dominic Napa. That's why I bring experts into premium, because it's so important. And that's why 90-day dash is so heavy on yoga. It's so heavy on Swolga, because it works. You have to do it. You have to do yoga. If your knees have a genetic issue, no matter what your issue, you need to start practicing yoga. You really should. Unless you have specific orders, you can't do yoga because you're going to break your fucking leg. It's from a bad broken femur, because yoga is going to teach your body. Yoga is going to teach your body how to move again, but how to move again the way it's designed to move now. So if you had an issue from when you were a child or genetic, you still have to learn how to move properly. And it's very important to learn and teach your body to learn again how to move properly. Robert, thank you so much. Yeah, the support in premium, just like the 90-day dash, is great. And one of the best things about these private groups that I have, and what's one of the best things about premium, is the accountability and is the support. When you have a question, when you have an issue, if you have something personal or something that you're trying to customize with the program, you ask and it gets answered right away. So absolutely. Thanks, Robert. And that's why I said, Alan, yep, it's better than a meal at a fast food place. It's better than a Subway sandwich and fucking Starbucks. Absolutely. Complete team reaching for the same vision, no doubt. Yeah, great comments, guys. I appreciate it. And Robert, again, these last 3 weeks, I've done legs more than all last year doing the 90-day dash program. Crazy gains. It's amazing what you will get. It's amazing what you will get from doing legs, emotionally and physically. It's absolutely amazing. Here's a good question. Let's see. Yes, Brandy, 7-day free trial. The 7-day free trial is, that is your gateway to get used to it and to try out, but you're not going to leave. It's amazing. It's amazing value. So you put in your credit card info, and afterwards you only build $11 a month after that. So like I said, this is the difference, people. The difference between investing in your life and your future and spending it on shit. Think about in a month what you spend twice as much. Think about what you spend on $20 a month on shit. Like I said, sugary drinks, fast food, junk, stuff you don't need. And this is a fraction of that for an amazing accountability group, live workouts, demonstrations, breakdowns, your own pretty much elite personal training, and all this information on the Daily Swole, but applied to your life. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So you need credit card info. It's not PayPal, and it's only $11 a month after the 7-day trial. But trust me, you do the 7-day trial, you're not going to want to leave. You're not going to want to leave. I broke my femur in an accident. It screwed up regions. Yeah. All right. Everyone look at the comment here, Andrew. So if you have a genetic issue or you have a broken bone, and it happens, nothing in this life is perfect, but yoga will help tremendously because, like I said, it's going to teach your body how to move again. It's going to teach your body how to move. So to activate your glutes, if you refuse to go on my YouTube channel and do some of those corrective exercises and those glute activation exercises that I have on my YouTube channel, if you absolutely refuse, foolishly so, to not do my 90-day dash program or to enter your 7-day free trial of Swolenormous Premium to activate your glutes, if you do none of that, you need to do yoga. But I guarantee when you join the premium group, you're going to see, and it's going to open your eyes up to a lot of things that you never even thought was possible. So thank you so much. Thank you so very much for joining me for this new style of the Daily Swole, episode 306. Remember, if you have not yet signed up for your free trial of Swolenormous Premium, go to swolenormous.com and jump on that right now. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 306 of the Daily Mother Swole. When I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps, which is why I makes it the most muscular podcast in the realm every day at 12 noon Eastern time on Facebook Live. Thanks for watching on YouTube and listening to the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. Thank you for making this fucking episode amazing with tons and tons of knowledge, nukes. Thanks for asking your questions. Thanks for all the support. And if you are not a member of Swolenormous Premium, sign up right now because later today, I am posting both that push-up video that I promised yesterday, going to be doing those negatives, and show you how to do a push-up when you can't do a push-up. It's similar to the pull-up video I posted in Premium, the live workout. And I'm also going to be broadcasting live parts of my leg workout today. So if you want to see how you really go fucking ham in the gym on legs, you're not going to want to miss this on Premium tonight. So thank you for joining for episode 306. I'll see everyone tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time for episode 307. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your hump day. Let's activate those glutes. Oh, oh, oh.